the chocolates.
What the frick is that?
We got the chocolates.
Don't they do dad jokes?
We got the chocolates.
Wait, there's a podcast?
Yes.
Really?
Scouts, welcome back to another episode of the We Got the Chocolates podcast. I'm Leigh.
I'm Skin.
I'm Gode.
And that is Mikus over there.
Hello.
Mikus films and chimes in when we need him. It's quote unquote from a female listener this week. It's a male podcast that doesn't make you want to punch yourself in the face. I thought that was nice.
That's good.
I thought
A lot of them do.
Excellent. Yeah, that's right. You've probably arrived by accident. Definitely stay for a laugh. There's a few people that have actually arrived on purpose. We've got a little live audience today as we continue to practice for whether we might be able to do a live show later in the year potentially. So if we can do it in front of 4 people, or 5 if you include your daughter Maeve, I guess. Skin.
Why would you not?
Yeah. She's just like more of like a 0.5 kind of operation at the moment. Do you think?
No, I think she's one human.
Yeah, but she's not really listening. Like, I feel like she's genuinely asleep at the moment. I don't know if that counts for like a live show audience.
But if we can do it in front of 4, we can do it in front of the 7 that we're going to get the live show.
That's exactly right. So practice how you play.
Yeah.
Speaking of practicing how you play, what a great segue. I made a return to football on the weekend. The first trial game I've ever played, or practice game that I've ever played, which was fairly boring for Alex Hill's Bombers. Wonderful club. I think they've won a few flags. Not that I've ever played in them, but they go fine.
Yep.
I played a practice game on the weekend. I wouldn't have a clue what the score was or anything, but I do know that I made the greatest joke of all time. So in the huddle, we were about to go out and play, and the captain went to do the toss. And you know how, like, in Aussie rules, you'd do like the fast handballs kind of 5-star drill just to get everyone pumped up before they play.
Follow the ball.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, go to where you're giving it, that sort of thing. Get the blood pressure up, and everyone runs past and like taps each other and shoulder barges each other. It's Skin. You hate it with a passion. I know that.
Yeah. Seems largely pointless. Yeah. It also starts very like energetic and then slowly dies out, and then everyone's trying to keep the energy high by yelling at each other, and it's like, oh, we can all just wait for the game to start. And
It's
then
fake energy, isn't it? Yeah.
Why don't we just have energy when we're playing the game?
Yeah. And it's always a real battle to like peak at the right time. Because as you said, like they'll be like, all right, boys, and do it up and about and amped, and then like the captain's still out there trying to toss the coin. Like, oh, damn it, we wasted that.
And you're down 33-7 at quarter time.
Exactly.
Game over.
But anyway, we had Merlot come back from the coin toss, and he ran back into the huddle as we were all waiting for him, and he said, boys, we're going to the clubhouse, as in like pointed to the clubhouse, as in like that's what direction. But obviously I've said, well, it was entirely quiet, shouldn't we play the game first? And didn't the boys just lose it? Oh my gosh, I tell you what, they weren't pumped after that. They were just laughing. I think Merlot hated him with a passion. I'll probably miss out on selection for round 1, unfortunately. But
What did Sav Blanc think?
Good. Also, I wanted to get your thoughts on this. Must or dust, potentially. After the game, I went to give myself a little lunchtime feed as a reward for getting 3 touches or whatever.
You just
So I
went and
just
had
bought-
lunch. That everyone does.
I just bought a burger. Yeah, right. But as I was buying the burger from Alex Hill's Canteen, they're wonderful people if they're ever looking to jump on board. They
Just
basically
can I
I
interrupt
jumped
you
off.
for a second though? What are they going to give us, and what are we going to give them in return?
Sausage rolls?
Free fees would be magnificent.
That would be great, actually, for the one person who plays for Alex Hill's corner.
Yeah, that's all right. But this, they actually owe me even more money at the moment, courtesy of this story. So I went to get my burger, but they hadn't made it yet. So it was like a pre-order sort of scenario.
Yeah.
And the lady that was also sort of worked for the club but had come in, she just like swooped in and unbeknownst to me was buying herself some lunch.
Yeah.
And so she's rung up something on the till and it got to like the card, like tap your card sort of thing. And I'm just going like, oh, that's my chicken burger.
Boom.
Beautiful. Bonk. Paid for it. And she went, oh, that was my nuggets and chips. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, like classic gag, like, yeah, well, congratulations, I've just paid for it sort of thing. Like sort of inviting her to maybe like return the favour.
Yeah.
As in, now you maybe pay for my meal since I've paid for yours.
Yeah.
And she was just like, oh, thanks, and walked away. So it cost me $14 for a $6 chicken burger. Devastating result.
Wait, what ended up happening? Had you already paid for your lunch, or
No, I then had to pay for
You
my
then had to
actual
pay-
order.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
So 2 lunches,
Yeah, right.
but one for her, one for me, which wasn't a great deal.
I would feel sorry for you, but that's entirely your fault.
Is it though? I just think like surely she goes.
That's a big call from someone wearing that jacket.
You can't just be tapping your card willy-nilly and then complaining about it.
I wasn't.
Stop looking at my jacket.
Why are you still wearing that jacket?
Because I need to get the cost per wear down.
Okay, great. Skin. If you missed last week's episode, Skin did buy a jacket for, I think, a bargain. It was on sale for no, it was marked at $380, on sale for $450.
Yeah, little markup.
Can we reframe that? That's nearly $1,000.
Thank you, Gode. I get it.
So much money.
You're getting the cost per wear down there.
Exactly.
And it still looks in great nick
Yeah.
if you want to sell it.
It is in great nick, and people are just lining up to buy it.
How many inquiries did you have?
I forgot to post the listing, so 0. But mate, once it's on Marketplace or our website or something, it's going to be hot property. So keep your eyes peeled.
It's in the same place as the survey link.
We'll speak about that later too. All right, listen to the Chocs. The Chocs. I think it's getting better. This is where we just go through the Choc line messages, which is at the website. We've got thechocolates.com.au. You can leave those for us, or emails. I've got a couple of both, I think. Firstly, a voice note or Choc line from Jaden.
G'day, Chocs. It's your boy JD here. Long-time listener, first time on the Choc line, or the Tobler phone, as one of my mates calls it.
Very good.
Heard a bit of a funny nickname at work the other day that I immediately thought I need to let the Chocs know about this. I heard one of the guys at work get referred to as Dick Do. I looked at my manager and I said, any idea why they call him Dick Do? And he just grinned and laughed and said, you really don't know? It's because he's so fat, he doesn't know what his dick do.
Oh.
Now you do one, Skin.
That's not good. Do you listen to these before you put them on the roadcaster?
Hard to say.
That's not nice.
It's not nice, but it's. I mean, none of them are that nice.
Yeah.
Generally, nicknames.
Yeah, I suppose.
Skin's not that nice.
Well, it's not mean.
No, it's not mean. It's just more because you shaved your head.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I suppose that gentleman says an equally valid explanation.
Yeah. I've also got one from Nick.
Hey there, Leigh, Mitchell, Andrew, Michael. Hope you well, boys.
Nice.
It's Nick, calling from a little town about 800 miles north of Rome called Bristol in the UK.
Nice.
Long-time listener for about 15 years now. Not specifically listening to this podcast, though, but various ones over 15 years. Sending you this message for 2 reasons. First reason is to ask how I can send a voice message to you guys. So if you can let me know, that would be great. Reason 2 is following on from the Dolly the cloned sheep chit-chat you were having on one of the podcasts a while back. I was talking to my wife today about the second name ideas that you were throwing out. She doesn't listen to the podcast. Don't take offence, though. She doesn't normally listen to me either. This time she did listen to me, though, which was kind of nice. I was telling her about the guy who phoned in calling it Dolly Part 2. I told her that it was a really clever name and explained to her why it was clever, and that irritated her, which was nice. What was frustrating, though, was that she said that Dolly Barton would have been a better name. Yeah, she was right. It's a great name, which was annoying. I thought it was only right, though, that I let you know a suggestion. I won't tell her that I told you, though. I wouldn't hear the end of it.
Sounds like the greatest guy ever.
Yeah, I think he could be the funniest person that's ever left us a voice now. That was really strong.
good. When he did that gear around, like, a bit about listening for about 15 years. Not to this podcast, just podcasts in general. I was like, okay, well, that's definitely getting played on the podcast.
Nice. Excellent.
So if you have similar stuff like that, we'd love to hear it. WeGotTheChocolates.com.au. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Now, a few...
Yes. Sorry, that Nick was actually Skin.
Yeah.
You pointed at me and said, thank you. What do you want from me?
What?
Anyway, a few weeks ago...
He points to make it a smooth transition, and now look what's happened.
Now, Skin's going to lead us in the next segment.
I reckon between, like, how long have we been doing this podcast for? I've tried to do smooth transitions with Skin for
Forever.
Ever. And he's just like, always like, yes. All right.
Why do you keep trying then? Just let me talk. I promise I'm really good at talking. Anyways, okay, a few weeks ago, we got sent an idea from a gentleman named Toby to do a segment that Leigh has coined New Career Who Dis. We did it regarding Virat Kohli. who was struggling for runs at the time. I think he's remembered out of bat again and hit 100 in the ICC trophy and things like that. But anyways, talking about what careers he might like to go into next, things like if he got into lawn bowls, he'd be Virat Kohli.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone remember what other ones there were?
If it was a priest, he'd be Virat Kohli.
Yep.
Exactly. Yep. That's pretty
Patrol,
gear.
If he,
Oh my God,
that was the one.
okay,
Yeah.
That one sucked.
I mean, it's nice to remember these things.
Yeah.
Anyways, it was wonderful gear. I think Toby got a friend of the show card for it. Maybe it was such a great segment. So we thought, why not give it another run with someone else who might be looking for a change in career? We've chosen Daniel Gorringe, whose career is flying at the moment, but
Should not be looking for a change of career at all.
he's kind of killing it.
Yeah.
But I mean, he just might get sick of watching Carlton lose every week. So just better be safe than sorry. Would anyone like to start us off?
I'd also like to note that Virat Kohli, quite like easy to rhyme. I've even heard, the way we knew this was possible is everyone used to always say that like nothing rhymes with orange. But then we saw a clip from Eminem saying that like I can think of a million things that rhyme with orange. Like you've got George.
Porridge.
And he was talking about how he has to bend words. So we were like, Dan Gorringe, we can do it.
Exactly. We can. And I may have stolen two of Eminem's examples. So if he would like to get into opening and closing the entrance to a fancy hotel for their guests, he might be Daniel Doorhinge.
Nice. Very good.
Or if he wanted to sell medicine to help gentlemen enlarge themselves downstairs, he might be Daniel 4-inch.
Oh my.
I need to know inches. Is 4-inch large?
It's 10 centimetres.
Stop this.
I'm genuinely
Where's
struggling.
Dave when we need him?
You've just saved. That's got to be the best one.
You shouldn't have started with that one. That's good.
I've only got two. So
Okay.
if, for example, he wants to go into the market to help people with their cold and flus, he can be Daniel Lozenge.
Okay.
Okay. That rhymes
Okay.
ish. Yep. Nice.
Yeah, it's sort of like 4-inch.
Yeah, you're right. I just don't know if you bent the word quite as well. Can I get you one? If he becomes a pilot, I've got Daniel Soaringe.
Nice.
Yep, as in SOAR. If he becomes a barista, Daniel Poor-inge.
Very good. I like it.
Repeatedly hearing the name, I start to forget how to say the name. I don't know why that's a thing. Well, look, most of mine, I realised I couldn't rhyme anything with Gorringe. So I kind of went the other way to the first name.
Oh, rhyme with Daniel.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
go
so
on.
he'll probably set up shop out the front of the stadiums collecting cans and be Daniel Gorringe.
Okay. I like it.
Daniel? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't really make sense.
No.
But
Not doing too well.
None of these do.
no,
mate.
but this segment
That
really,
could be the segment's fault.
I had a Daniel one as well, Michael, for my segment. If he wanted to maybe help people cool down, he could be Faniel Gorringe.
Yeah, I had that. Yep.
excellent. Okay, I stuck with the surname, so I thought if he's got a really good podcast already.
He does.
But if he wanted to start one that's potentially far less entertaining, he could be Daniel Boor-inge.
Very good. I like it. If you wanted to start designing weapons for the Australian Army, Daniel Waringe.
Excellent.
No?
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Let me put it this way. They're all no.
I think that's, yeah.
Oh,
do
but
that.
well, you say that, but what about this one?
Yeah, okay.
If he wants to go full Gary V and start flipping furniture on Facebook Marketplace, Daniel Restoringe.
Very nice. Okay. What about he could be at a golf course? He could be in charge of letting people know if a wayward ball is heading in their direction. Daniel 4-inch.
I don't even want to say it anymore.
I'm happy with all of them.
I like that, Skid. I think
I'm happy
you've
with
been
all of
best
them.
on here. Sure. Unless we go to Mika's last one to close the segment.
Oh, I really hate that. All right, we'll go with the one that I wasn't going to say.
Oh, no.
Oh, good.
If he wants to be a bullfighter, Daniel Matadoringe.
Wow. I like it.
Really good. Surprisingly good.
I think this segment's got legs for easier names. So, yeah.
So does that bull.
Yeah.
I was going through some of our emails during the week and I found a very interesting one, Gode. I think one that you'd appreciate. Actually, it wasn't email, but it contained an audio message. So it's more of like a chalk line sort of thing.
Yeah, right.
Here you are, from William.
Good afternoon, Chockies and Chochettes. My name's Will and I'm calling from the Department of Podcast Internal Competition, or DPIC for short, or not so short. I'm contacting you in regards to a very concerning matter that we have been made aware of. The person wishes to remain anonymous, but we've had 179 emails and 73 phone calls, which those numbers seem significant for some reason. The emails have come from a ginger nut's got a Queensland duck at wegotthechocolates.com.au. But rest assured, if any action is taken against this brave whistleblower, severe penalties will apply. The concerns that have been raised are about an internal weekly competition where a Joe Daddy point is on offer. There are a total of 27 allegations put forward against a certain host of the show, which include rigging games with bonus points, making games easier for relatives and harder for other contestants not in the family. I could go on further, but I'm concerned Mikus has stopped paying attention and I can't rely on David Britt, who knows fuck all, in being able to remember accurately what's been said. Now, to the accused, Mr. Triple Premiership,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Always on Perth time.
Okay, that hurts.
I'd like you to take this as a first and final warning. I have a particular set of skills I've acquired over a very long career. If you do not restore order to the Joe Daddy competition, I will look for you, I will find you, and you will wake up with a Genghis was here tattoo. Love you all. Now you do one, Skin.
Now you do a Genghis tattoo?
What would you like from me? Put me under pressure like that.
So there you go. That's William from the DPIC.
Is that the best D pick you've ever seen?
That's certainly the best DPIC I've received, I guess, finding that
Okay.
email. Yeah.
Badge out of the pick.
Anyway, so the content of
yes. Seems
Targeted?
targeted at, I'm not sure who. Obviously, everyone wanted to remain anonymous. I would assume because of the triple premiership thing that part referred to me.
I thought you were going to say Mikus, but no, keep going.
Yeah, no.
Perth time's ambiguous. Could have been me. Could have been Mikus.
Yeah, well, certainly the part where he said
What?
the part where he said Mikus is tuned out by now and he was doodling on his whiteboard.
Drawing squiggles.
Anyways, some big allegations there.
So, Gode, obviously, I would say they match, like they do echo some thoughts you've had.
Yeah, they do. No, it's just been a few instances where the bounce of the ball, the flip of the coin might have gone maybe slightly heavier on one side than the other.
Well, we do know that can happen, remember?
Yeah,
Is it
the
Rohit
6-4?
Sharma?
Yeah. In this scenario, Skin's 9 and Mikus and I 1.
Okay. Well, I would like to win myself, but I feel hamstrung sometimes by my running of the game.
I'm just going to provide one example. It's probably about 10 episodes ago. I think we were playing a Human Shazam game.
Yeah.
And I was up 2 blot, best of 5. I buzzed in first, and then Mitch buzzed in, and then you go, oh, I think I'll give it to Skin. I think I heard his voice first.
But in fairness, you can't, with this technology sometimes, you know how it is with, like, in my right headphone I heard Skin and in my left I heard yours. That could be a hearing impairment for all we know.
The great news is that I'm actually closer to you as well, so it's got nothing to do with your ears.
I might have, like, you know how the speed of light travels faster than the speed of sound, so I could have been looking at Skin's mouth.
You got to keep that in mind.
And these are all the things that we're dealing with as, like, a game, what am I? A
Management?
game manager, as the team principal, basically, of games.
I just find it weird that it hasn't gone unnoticed from everyone else as well.
I wasn't even aware there was a DPIC, but now that, like, the fact that it's come across
Would
their
you say
radar.
is that the first D pick you've ever seen, would you say?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, right.
Like when that popped up in our email, obviously.
Yeah.
It's not nice. But
That is an impressive D pick.
but the fact that they're obviously monitoring the situation does indeed mean that I probably will have to pull my head in.
Don't say pull in regards to D picks. Just please, just watch your language there, mate.
Hey, we wanted to give you a very quick thank you if you were one of the people that did the survey. Well, even if you weren't really, thank you for listening. But if you were one of the people that committed to doing the survey, it's a wonderful effort because it did take most people 3 to 5 hours. But it is very, very, I don't think that long. But there were a lot of complaints about it being the world's longest survey.
Fair.
It was also very hard to find. I don't think that was so much anyone else's fault bar mine.
Yeah. Yeah, a special thank you to the few people that filled it out before we even shared the link. That's quite impressive.
That was impressive.
How did they do that?
I don't know.
Well, Gode, that's a real lesson in persistence.
They private messaged you, didn't they? You sent it to them.
Yeah. So we had 3 responses in the first week. That was good.
But at that point, did you not think to just add it to everything else?
Yes. I thought to. No, well, not really. I thought they were just idiots, but it turns out I was the idiot.
I said it and so did Michael.
Yeah. No, we sorted it after that. Anyway, lots of people filled it out. We ended up getting like the gold standard of responses.
Yeah,
which
nice.
I'm not sure what that means, but it's like plenty to look at. So it's very helpful feedback, and we appreciate it. We can use it to sort of, I guess, how we go moving forward and how we scope things moving forward. I'm not sure if we've ever like made that clear, but myself, Skin, and Mikus all work on it full time. So, like, as in work on We Got the Chocolates full time. I'm not sure if we've ever said that on a podcast. That wasn't always the way, obviously, particularly when we were doing it in Mum's house, early doors. So it will be quite helpful information to receive. So thank you.
It's the most common question I get asked about the podcast.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought about it. It was like we get asked it all the time at the F1. It was like, you guys, what do you do? Do you do this full time? So I thought we should probably actually make that quite clear. So that type of thing, the fact that we have people who are happy enough to do a 3-hour survey that are listening is a massive win and quite helpful in our quest to make better and better content. So thank you. I just wanted to say that before we get on to Unhinged Reviews.
Yes. And we're not normally ones that like reviewing. We normally just accept the umpire's decision, obviously.
This is why we get you to intro segments.
Or go off and complain about it.
Yeah, I know. But there are reviews on everything. All right. So there's some ones that Skin's picked up for us here. We don't read these. So here's some weird ones.
I have got a surprise for you today, Gody.
Do you?
Yeah.
What do you got for me?
A new jingle. We haven't had a new jingle for a long time.
What was the last new jingle we had?
I don't know. It would have sucked.
Could be you're in for an X.
Oh, yeah.
And that did
not suck at all.
I reckon there's one after that, I reckon.
Yeah, there must have been another
Oh,
one.
your Let It Be one was.
Nah,
That
that
would've
was
been
it.
after
That
that.
was it.
Yes,
Your
that
mum's
was
place?
before. That's what I was. Yeah, I was saying.
Anyway, this is the Unhinged Reviews one.
Okay.
People write, yeah, these things are true, and they put them there in reviews. Oh my, we are telling you there's some real weird things in Unhinged Reviews.
What's the song there, Genghis? You should know it, I think.
Is it a Wiggles song?
No, it's by John Williamson.
Oh, something
The song
kangaroo.
is called Old Man Emu.
Oh, man, emu.
Yeah.
Wait, how's it meant to go?
Not like that.
He can't run, but I'm telling you. No, wait. He can't fly, but I'm telling you, he can run the pants of a kangaroo.
Right, okay.
But obviously for us, it goes something. There's some real weird stuff in these
Unhinged
reviews.
reviews.
Yeah.
Full
Unhinged reviews.
time, you said you guys work.
We might have to get that jingle to segment quality.
You might have to get me in here for more than 90 minutes a week.
You could have done a good job with that one.
I wouldn't have thought so.
We'll play that again at the end.
Yeah, just see how it goes. Might get better.
Second time. Now that you understand the context.
Yeah, obviously. Do you want me to go first?
Well, you've only got the one.
I've only got the one.
so
I'll get
maybe
myself
I'll
out of the
do
way
yours.
first. All right.
I had a really funny one.
Do you?
Yeah. that I
What do you want
wanted
to save that for later then?
Do you want to do yours first, as you were going to?
This is just a
Should I
well-oiled
jump in?
machine.
What we should do is we should give us how
Should
some
we
space.
all go at
Let's
the
go.
same
Right.
time?
3, 2, 1. All right. Now,
No, Gigas, do yours.
do not recommend this car wash. The vacuums remind me of my ex. It doesn't suck for nothing.
Oh.
No. Why did you send me that?
Well, honestly, and Skin does send us these, just so you know.
No. Only you two. Leigh's in charge of his own, whatever he says.
Yep. This one I thought was quite humorous. This popped up in an email from Amazon. Lock picking set. Interesting. Looks fun. So I got it. Took me about 40 minutes to master breaking into the padlock supplied, opening it within seconds. My brand new Yale lock on my back door took about 10 minutes to open. Cheap padlock on the shed, seconds. Next door shed, seconds. In fact, most of the sheds in the area took seconds. That is where the problem started up. I'm in for sentencing next week.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, that's very
Have
good.
you ever picked a lock, by the way?
No.
I remember like people used to open car doors with coat hangers back in
Yeah,
the
I've
day.
seen that before,
Yeah.
but nothing. No.
Never done it?
Why would I need to do that?
To pick a lock. Oh, well, just if you had a broad selection and you wanted to narrow it down, you might need to pick a lock.
Skin?
No, the reason would be. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, so what I was saying. 1-star review. Called. No answer. Waited 5 minutes. Called. No answer. Went in. Stood there for 2 minutes. Lady came out and said, "Just give me 1 minute," then answered the phone.
Oh, that's unlucky. Wow. That is unlucky.
That is some of the great customer service.
Yeah, well, I have a customer service one too. The entire kitchen and wait staff saw an ice cream truck and ran outside, leaving me alone in the restaurant. 10 minutes later, they all came back with ice cream cones. One
It's
star.
not a real business.
1 star. I can go again for you as well if you want. My mother-in-law came to visit last year. This is 5 stars, by the way.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, mother-in-law came to visit last year. While she was here, her car battery died. Went to Walmart and bought the cheapest battery I could find, hoping it wouldn't last too long and maybe leave her stranded somewhere else. Well, she's been back to visit several times now with the same battery. My plan backfired. I've since used the same VP battery in both of our cars. They're a very good battery.
Nice. Very good.
So an accidental positive one.
All right, I've got one here.
Okay.
I will say that the burgers were really good. Reminded me of McDonald's burgers because of the onions, but bigger and better. The fries were decent and the sauce selection was great. Heads up, it's 55 cents per cup, but they're bigger than normal sauce packets. I couldn't even finish my burgers and fries, and I ordered a medium size. The people inside were pretty diverse, but I don't know if I'd stop and eat inside if I was by myself. You're the worst. Skin said I couldn't read it until I was sitting on the podcast, so I had no idea what was coming.
I'm not even sure. No, actually.
You will get it when you go back and listen.
Yeah, don't worry about it, mate.
Mainly the last sentence.
Yeah.
It all sounded
Strangest
so...
review ever. It's just like all this normal stuff about these lovely burgers, and then the last line is just like a bit of blatant racism. It's just so weird.
It's not the best way to conclude.
No,
I would have thought.
Probably could have just,
just
not
finished.
written that at
Nice
the end.
burger.
there are some very strange people in Google reviews.
I mean, Migas, you didn't have to read it out. That is on you.
I also didn't
that's
have to
true.
write
That
the
is your
review. I'm joking. It's not my review.
About your own workplace. Unbelievable.
Yeah, we do a good burger. Full time.
Yeah, very diverse workplace.
Couldn't be more diverse.
Two people have a mustache and one's growing a beard.
Four white guys between 25 and 35. Wonderful.
Okay, Larry is reviewing, I assume, some sort of barbecue, barbecue shop or something. He's a restaurant. He says it's 5 stars. He says their delicious food is making my butt spread like rumors. They regularly have new specials, which I'm forced to try, pushing me further away from my goal of being a swimsuit model. Woe is me.
Spreading like what? Was it rumours or rhubarb?
Rumors.
Like you spread a rumour.
Right. Well, I don't, but there is someone at the table.
Okay.
On the count of 3, point at the biggest rumour spreader here. 1, 2, 3, Migas.
I don't spread rumours.
And only about his mates, which is everyone.
That's what was the rumor?
No, he doesn't spread rumours. He spreads true stories that people say, hey, this is a secret. Can you not tell anyone?
No. If someone says don't tell anyone, I don't tell many people. Maybe just you guys and Carly.
Yeah.
And whoever else I see.
And the guy who makes my coffee down the road.
But he doesn't know them. It doesn't matter if he knows them.
Have we said this on the podcast? My favorite story is when someone discovered some great big secret in our friendship group. It was like, asking, wait, where did you hear that from? Because I heard it from Michael. Oh yeah, I heard it from Michael. And it just sort of went around this circle of like 10 people, and everyone had heard the secret.
You're the
from
worst
Michael.
bloke in the world.
Yeah, but it wasn't a secret. Like they didn't tell me don't tell anyone. So if you tell me something, just assume that it's a secret. Like it's not. Like I will tell people. But if you say don't tell anyone, I won't tell anyone.
Okay.
Will you though?
No, I'll still tell them.
You'll tell
But
everyone.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Great system.
Oh, side note. Some bloke commented on one of our YouTube videos a way to get around copyright for songs on the podcast too. But
Whatever you're going to say here is not going to be true.
well, it's not a rumour that you're spreading, buddy. Here we go. What's happening to the microphones too, by the way?
What do you mean?
I'm going in and out.
Oh, yeah? Maybe that's because I'm pulling at this thing.
Oh.
Please stop doing that.
This is the worst run organisation. Can't fucking do anything right around here, can we?
I reckon that's a cut down right there.
Wait, what the hell's happening?
Is it still weird?
Hello. No, it's better than what it was when Michael had the fucking cord in his hand. I said cord. I'm running the game this week. I've decided after last week's schmozzle. Anyway, and the week before. And the week before that as well, obviously.
The week before you ran the game and I won the game.
Yeah, and somehow Skin still got a point. Weird. Anyway, so I've decided.
So who's getting the point this week?
Probably you somehow.
With you running it.
Right, so what I've decided, because of the shambolic nature of how this has been run, so we thought we're going to play an old game. We haven't played the Slogo Game in ages. Can you hear the jingle for me, buddy?
Slogo
Gorgeous.
brand will give you the line and you guess the company. There's a strong chance that everyone will do this well except me.
Beautiful. Gorgeous.
It's probably jingle of the app, though.
Yeah, it wasn't a hard to get past. Anyway, so what I'm going to do, all right, and I think for any sort of guessing sort of game here, the runner of the game can do this. All right, so Slogo Game first. I'm going to give you guys slogans for companies. All right, pretty simple. You have to tell me what the company is. All right, normally you'd buzz in and whoever got there first. I normally won this game, obviously, but Skin got the point. So, but this time I'm going to get you guys to write the company down.
Okay.
All right, really, really simply. If you write it down right, you get a point. Fantastic. However, all right, I'm going to do 5 companies here.
Yep.
All right. If collectively you guys don't get more than half of them right, I get a Joe Daddy point.
Okay, right. So this is your solution to the big conspiracy
Yes,
theory.
so that way
of
Leigh, who runs, say, probably 3 out of every 4 games, like he's struggling to get points, right? Because he's running out. You wouldn't have that issue because you're up there on your throne, not running any games and just getting points. Alrighty.
I would rather win than Skin win, by the way, just to clarify.
But in a 50-50 scenario between like Michael and Skin, you're giving it to Skin, aren't you?
I'd probably give it to you in that scenario.
Yeah. Who ought to give it to Skin? Then right. So anyway, all right. You ready for the first company?
I'm ready. Yeah, ready
All
with
right.
the slogan.
So write these down and keep your ticks. Does that
I see what you're saying.
that makes sense? All right. So number 1, and these are all big companies too, right? So they're not like little ones that I know that you're not going to get.
All right.
Live in your world, play in ours.
I've got no idea.
Well, it would have to be a big company if it's to live in a world.
Play in ours. Sounds like it. Oh, well, yeah, okay. We're doing this independently. We're not discussing.
Oh no, I was going to get you to pass the whiteboard around, mate.
I have no idea. That's good. One of the great starts.
I thought you of all people would have got this.
Companies?
Oh, that's not even a. That's not even a company.
Or it's like Pet Barn or something to do with cats.
How'd you know? What was it?
Live in your world, play in ours.
I don't know.
I'll just write something down so we can move on.
Yep.
Something.
Preferably before tomorrow. Not also full time here, mate.
What did you guys do on Tuesday? Try to finish Cody's game.
We lost revenue for 4 videos, but you just want to reveal?
Yeah, sure.
Turn him over.
I said PlayStation.
Nice. I said Activision.
I said
That's a gaming company, isn't
Microsoft.
it?
PlayStation is correct.
Oh, see.
I'm afraid. Do companies change their logos often? Because
Yeah.
theirs used to be something else, I think.
Yeah, I reckon they'd have a few on their own slogans.
Yeah, fair.
Maybe not their
Because
logo.
I wrote down.
Give yourself a cross. Give yourself a cross. Yeah,
I wrote down Xbox and I was like, I don't think that's right.
that's what I thought you'd get it.
Well, it wasn't. Right,
Well, that's
as it
yeah.
turns
So
out.
why would I?
But like along that sort of line of thought. Anyway, number 2. Hey, Move. That's not the slogan.
Jody.
The ultimate driving machine. Back from the Formula Ones.
Oh, well, I didn't go, so I'm not going to know that.
Sounds a lot like. These are quite difficult, guys.
These are.
I'm ready to reveal though.
Ultimate driving machine.
I think that the answer to that is. Wait, have you done it?
I've written something.
Yeah, I've written something.
I think the answer to that is Volvo.
I did Volkswagen.
I did a Suzu, which feels wrong. So it was good.
Oh, it sounds like you're right.
BMW.
Oh,
That's, yeah, okay. That's unfortunate. So close.
That is so close.
I feel like Cody's getting a point here.
Yep.
How many do we need?
One of us needs to get the next 3. Oh, no. You've already got one.
I've got one.
So it's 1 all.
Yeah.
All right. Number 3. You should all get this.
Okay.
My dad picks the fruit.
I know the whole jingle, but I can't remember all the slogan. No, the jingle.
What? The company's in the jingle.
Yeah, I know, but it's like for some reason the one word that goes blank is the company. Wait, what?
No, I don't think the company name's in the jingle.
Oh.
Just the product.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah. No, it's not.
Okay.
I'm nervous.
Nah, oh no.
I'm ready.
Guys, don't worry. I've got us a point here.
Oh, I beat you to it.
I think that it is Coddies.
100%.
Coddies.
Coddies.
Coddy's cordial.
Coddy's cordial. Very good.
Okay.
All 3
Excellent.
points.
Well done.
Beautiful.
Oh, I forgot. I haven't been doing my correct ding.
Look, you can't do everything around here. I know you're full time, but you do.
All right. Good.
Beautiful. Alrighty. Number 4. This isn't so much a slogan, this one. A little bit of a change up.
Interesting,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
See, that's not
No,
how
ready
the
for
game
this?
works.
Really, really simple. All right. He's a character in the ad. Rob the dentist.
Oh, frick.
One of the great slogans.
Wouldn't have a clue. If it
will,
was a
though.
slogan, that would be an interesting company. We help you rob the dentist.
Is
Wait.
some sort of insurance product.
He's a character in the.
You got it, Rochelle?
He's a character in the. What is that? What's that hand gesture she's doing, man? Between us, we got it.
Nah, I know it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Rob the dentist.
Yep.
Okay. I think it is. This company's extinct, so that wouldn't make any sense. But I'll write it anyway.
Extinct.
They might have done some marketing in their past.
It's true. I wrote the white pages.
I wrote Colgate.
I also wrote Colgate.
Oh, you're just so close. It's
Damn it.
Oral-B.
Oh, no.
This is Rob the dentist, and he's facing the mirror. Remember that one?
No.
Not at all.
Do you guys watch anything? I know you're full time. You don't have a lot of time on your hands, but yeah.
no.
Anyway. All right.
I was more of an oral A guy.
Nice. I thought you were
Not really sure what that
I
means.
definitely thought you were an oral Leigh.
What was your favourite mode of assessment at school, Skin? Orally or
assessment?
writtenly?
Just a good old-fashioned exam
Oh,
kind
I
of guy.
thought you were going to say what someone else said. Jesus.
I'm 2 from 4.
What's the score? 2 points?
Yeah.
1
Yep.
point?
1 point.
1 point.
So this is for.
If you get this, you're home.
Okay. Okay.
Number 5. Good on you, mum.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I almost wrote something that was very wrong.
Do you know this?
Yeah.
Well, you're going to win anyway, so that doesn't even matter. If you know it.
Interesting.
So I think.
So what? You're just going to stop trying?
I might stop trying after number 2.
Oh,
Nah, not really. I tried the whole time.
You got the third one right.
Maybe I should stop trying then. Good
I don't
on your
know.
mum.
I've freaked it. Yeah, I don't know. I've written down banana boat, which again feels wrong. So
Good on you, mum. Banana boat. Sounds good.
on you,
Your
mum.
protection.
Banana boat's the
oh
one.
no,
Good on-
I've just gotten it. The
good on you,
fucking
mum.
white bread, isn't it?
Good on you, mum.
Tip top.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Wasn't Sultana brand. Good on you, mum. Sultana brand.
And just whopped it.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, geez. So I've got the chocolate.
Oh,
set.
and by miles too.
3-1.
That is one of the great deer kings.
What happens in the? Do you get a point?
How many did you get?
I got 3.
No, so
So
that's
no.
3, 4,
Five.
5. Beautiful.
We all get a point.
You
Oh.
do get a point.
Yeah, well, 15 guesses.
Yeah. And
He's
what do
got
we
five,
need?
He's got 5 out of 15. So
what
he's
do we
needed
need?
8.
Oh my gosh.
That is not how I understood the scoring system.
So you both
that
get points?
Makes a lot
Yes.
of sense.
I don't really want to. Do we want to understand how you understood it?
How do you-
Sure. I thought like there
If-
were 5 things there. If between the 3 of us we got 3 of them, you didn't get a point.
No, as in collectively you got 1.
I understand.
Makes
I
more
understand,
sense.
Yeah, well, I was never getting a point, so I don't really care.
So me and Gode both a point. I'm
Well
up
done.
to 5. Gode is now at 8. Skin, you're on 11. Migus is on.
Have we actually decided when?
It doesn't matter.
Hasn't. When are we crowning the eventual?
We said
winner?
end of football season.
Yeah, nice. Okay, like, sort of like a Brownlow
Like
scenario.
a Brownlow
Yeah,
type
yeah.
of thing. Yeah.
When do votes go silent?
Oh,
That's a hard one to
about
imagine.
now. Usually each week, but we forget.
There'd still be a lot to work out before that event, wouldn't it? Well, we have to organise the event, I suppose.
We have to invite some people. If we're only getting
Yep.
7 to the live show, how many are we getting to the Joe Daddies?
9.
More. Okay.
That's a win.
Yeah, happy with that. Anyone want to? You're in for an X?
I've got a tweet or an X. Elon's going well at the moment, isn't he? One of the great knobs.
You're in for an X.
What a fuckhead.
I don't know if I followed.
Someone will read it next.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it's a good one. Nah, internet.
Yeah, I've seen people like burning Teslas and stuff, so I assume he did something to upset someone.
You must have quite a bit of money to be happy to burn a Tesla.
Oh, maybe they're burning someone else's Tesla?
Or maybe they're just accidentally combusting.
That's arson,
Okay.
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Really?
people commit crimes sometimes, yeah.
Oh, well, not like here. Oh, in Australia, probably. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Not like in this office.
No.
We're all full time. We don't have time for that.
All right. So this is a newspaper article, and it's just titled Mentoring Day. So obviously some sort of anyway. Writer. Is it first hand or first hand? As in the second one having a space there. All right.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Editor. Either one is fine. Students get first hand job experience.
Okay.
Wait, which one is correct?
Well, first hand, like,
one
so
word.
first hand job experience or first hand job experience.
Yeah.
Goodness me.
Which one are you after, though?
First hand. Wait.
What?
No, I know. I get it. I just.
Oh,
I
explain
don't
it
know.
quick. No, explain it then.
I don't want
Are you
to.
just trying to picture which one you would have preferred at that age?
But like, it isn't not the best sentence to say.
No, I think
Yeah, no, we got that. we got that far.
I think that could be the joke.
And no, see what happens is
No.
See-
No,
I wouldn't read it, right? So I wouldn't have brought it to the communal table, right? As a like, if it was just a normal newspaper article, I probably wouldn't have gone, "Hey, Skin, I've got a tweet of Louis," and Skin go, "Oh, thanks, mate, that'd be fantastic." If it was just like a normal article, right, I wouldn't have done that. But because this one was slightly different,
Imagine if that's how we did you in for an X. You just open X and the first thing that's there.
Interest
is-
rates
is
come
the
down.
X.
okay, good, that's the way. That's
I
the
worked
spirit.
for this guy in 2023. He was not good.
I was meaning is there more of a correct way to. But again,
I think the correct way is we move on. Rightio, that's another episode of the We Got the Chocolates podcast complete, and we'd love you to get in contact with us at We Got the Chocolates wherever you are on social media. Should do the trick, I would think. And then also wegotthechocolates.com.au, the website. That's where you find the Choc Line, the podcast. You can send emails from there. It's basically a hub of activity.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Is it?
Hub of activity for about 23 people at any given moment.
I don't think the SEO would be great. Also, a bit of Choggy's apparel there, though. If you want to grab some of that. Skin's got a hat on. I've got a hat on. You guys have got plenty of other stuff on.
Skin's got a one-of-one jacket.
I'll put a jacket on there at some point that you could purchase if you so choose to do.
with that jacket on the Choc site,
I reckon.
Oh, do it.
I reckon. Someone might want it.
$500.
I don't think you
No.
make a profit off
I
it.
don't think I can make a profit. We said last week 443. I think
What
that's
was it?
start
What'd
the
you
bidding
make,
at
450?
Yeah, start the bidding
443
at
is nice.
443.
That's
Does that
$7
include
discount.
postage?
Sure.
Well, free postage if you spend over
Yeah.
440.
But you've got to buy a hat as well.
Skin, any homework this week? No survey left, so don't give that.
Oh, what?
Yeah, don't do the survey. I was just going to say, make sure wherever you're listening or watching, make sure that you've clicked the follow or subscribe button somewhere. That we've still that podcast channel that we separated out on YouTube is still fairly new, so a little uplift in the numbers over there wouldn't hurt anyone if you're offering.
Amazing. Remember to get out and have a chin wag with your mates this week. If you're doing that, you are absolutely getting the chocolates. We love having you here. We'll speak to you again this time next week. And as always, good luck in the future. And that stumps.